have a very interesting panel with us today, and a very emotionally charged subject. And emotionally charged, when I say emotionally charged, I mean it in a very positive sense, because we are going to talk about festivals. Festivals are the lifeblood of all Indians, and probably all the human society across the world. The way festival brings us together, nothing else brings us together. In fact, if I have to tell you a small sentence from Hindi, it says Jivan Aankh ka utsav hai. Utsav means festival. So the whole life is the festival of eye. So if we look at the whole life like that, life itself is a festival. And when there is a major festival within that festival, you can imagine how interesting it becomes. So, before we speak to the panel which is with us today, um, since Durga Puja is just around the corner, and I'm fortunate enough to have seen various festivals across cultures. Within India, we have such diversity that Holi, Diwali, they are festivals which are very common in my state. Then Garba, which is a Gujarati festival wherein you play Garba dance throughout the night for all 9 days. And Ganesh Chaturthi, of course, all these festivals. And you just imagine these festivals, it is happiness, it is people coming together, it's crowd, and the crowd is so much in sync because they are all doing the
Yeah.
same thing. They are all, thinking about the same deity. They all have some one common thread, which is their culture. Right now, in this episode, I have with me three very different individuals who are very different in their backgrounds, the work that they do. Anirban here is a typical IT professional. Then we have Moshmi with us, who is very creative. You have seen her in the last video with us. She's very creative. She's working for a museum now in Singapore. She's not in India. And she comes from a technical content writing background. Then we have Shiladitya with us, who is running his own company. He is also into content writing, but they come from a very different, diverse background. However, the common thread which binds them all together is Durga Puja, which is just around the corner. All three are from Bengal. They all have their roots in Calcutta, and of course, for a Bengali, Durga Puja is the highlight of the year, isn't it?
Nothing can be bigger.
Yes.
Yeah, nothing can be bigger. So let me get my panelist in. Can one of you talk to us about your memories associated with Durga Puja? How was it when you were young? How excited you were for Durga Puja, and what it means to you now, since you are not in Calcutta, since you are not in within your friends and family when you've grown up with them. So maybe I'll start with Moshmi because she is the farthest from us. She is not even in India. So
I
what it means for
swear.
you? Yeah,
See, to me, Pujo is home.
right,
And home means Bangalore, where I am born and brought up in.
right.
And the best memories of Pujo is, you know, follows even I think 1 week before, or probably even a month before Pujos can start. So we all decide what to wear, and when you're younger, it's not as exciting because it's the same jeans or the same salwars. But as you grow a little more older, in your 16s and 17s, I remember I was in college, and I brought out all my mom's saris, saying that morning one and evening one, and then afternoon somewhere, going somewhere, pandal hopping one. So that dressing up, that
Right.
excitement of meeting friends after almost a year, it's this, as you said, it's this common thread that we have, of being Bengali. It's the food, it's just, I don't know,
The
it's just the
atmosphere.
ambience maybe. Yeah, and
Yeah.
nobody is overly religious,
Uh-huh.
but we are, this oneness is I cannot explain it. It's and the feeling when you stand inside the pandal, watching the aarti, or watching the dhunachi dances, and it is an experience by
So
itself.
yeah, I've
So yeah,
also
I
been
miss it.
fortunate enough to be part of a lot of Durga Puja festivals being in Bangalore, and this is a city where all the cultures come together. So I have seen these
Yeah.
all the Bengali friends coming together. You rightly you mentioned the the new saris and the attire. But Anirban, Shiladitya, is it a typical female perspective, being dressing up, or the males also look forward to the same thing, or is there anything else?
So basically, for me, when I was growing up, Durga Puja used to be big for three reasons. One is the obvious reason, is the biggest festival that we had.
Right.
The second thing was during Durga Pujas, 1 month before the Saptami day, the Pujo sale, as the Bengalis call it in Calcutta, Pujo sale used to start, and the Pujo sale used to go on for 1 month. See,
Right.
nowadays you walk past any garment or any shoe or any kind of showroom, you'll find a discount of always a 20% to 30% discount is always there. But when we
Mhm.
were growing up, Durga Puja sale was a big thing because that was the time when all the merchants used to provide maximum discounts and
Discounts.
stuff like that.
Mhm.
So shopping for the Durga Puja used to start with shopping for Durga Puja. So and
Right.
that used to start 1 month before the actual Durga Puja.
Right.
So I would say it was not only, at least in our house, because I grew up, and I believe Shilaita would also echo the sentiment that I grew up in a family where I was the only male child. All my cousins and everybody, they were they're women.
Mhm.
So it, I probably because I could see the enthusiasm in them that okay, this day we will go to this particular shop, because there were no malls at that point in time, so we will go to
Mhm.
this shop to get this discount. This guy is giving 30% discount, this guy is giving 40% discount. So I also used to tag along with them, and I also used to love the shopping experience during the
That's
puja.
because
So
you know what happens, Tanmay. The ladies will enter the shop, and these guys will stand out and having their chais and having their
And
all
the
the
charts and
snacks that are,
yeah,
yes, all that,
right.
and they'll say, no, 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 you go ahead, because our I did one pujo shopping in Calcutta, and oh my God, I ended that day with a migraine. So because you cannot stand one foot over the other in a place like Newmarket in Calcutta,
Right.
and it is madness, but it's
Of course.
wonderful. So
Yeah. So as a child, since I mean, I want to refer back to the memories which it brings back. For me, sometimes even, and dressing up, we used to go for a lot of garbas during this 9 days of Navratra. So for me also, I used to be really excited as to which kurta I'll wear, which stole I'll put on it, and which garba sticks I'm gonna use. All that was really exciting. Plus, there was one more added benefit to it, which is for those 9 days or 6 days, nobody is gonna ask you to study too much. So, as a child, was that one of the incentives? Shiladitya, if I may ask you?
See, yeah. So puja time was holiday time, right? So
Yeah,
yes,
so in Kolkata, what happens is earlier during when we were in school during Durga Puja, we would get a 1 month holiday.
right.
So
wow.
that was big because the biggest festival. So we used to get a 1 month holiday. So I
So
mean, I
that
could.
doesn't count for you, because for me it was not a holiday that time. So it was more of a study time,
It
but
was like,
I would get a
it would start from
pass.
Mahalaya. So when Navaratri starts, and the holiday will go on till Bhai Dooj. So schools would reopen after Bhai Dooj. But of course, right after the schools reopened, we would have the exams. So,
Right.
but yes, what he said is true. During those 5 days or 6 days of puja, nobody would ask us to study.
Yes.
One
Yeah.
incentive was, of course, getting new clothes. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would plan new clothes for each part of the day. So morning you wear a set of new clothes, evening you wear a set of new clothes, and then you compare with friends. Okay, I've got 10. How many have you got for this puja? As we grew up, and of course, when again we were young, there was the incentive of, those pistols and the roll caps, and that would be available in Kolkata during Durga Puja.
Right.
Uh, Food was okay. I mean, when we were very young, food was a part of it, not a very big part because you're dependent on your parents for the food that you want to eat. But
Right.
when you grow up, the perspective of dressing becomes a little different because that is when you started knowing about the birds and the bees, and you have you want to wear stuff that would be attractive to the opposite gender,
Uh-huh.
and it's vice versa. It
That's
works
true.
both
Yeah.
ways in Kolkata. So
Right.
you get to see nice stuff, you would get to see horrible stuff. You would get to see bizarre stuff.
Yes.
People wearing bizarre clothes.
Oh
And
yeah.
but
Yeah.
so when you go out in a pandal where there are like thousands of people thronging, standing in a queue, and the idea is that some people will go through and specifically will go and worship to Ma Durga, saying, "Okay, exam mein acha number de dena," and some other mind in, I mean, teenagers with raging hormones would say, "I want that girl, so bless me so that I can get
Did
her."
you pray such things?
Not really. I had my girlfriends. I had my share of girlfriends.
Okay.
I didn't have to pray.
Girlfriends.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Krishna Kanhaiya
मैं बहुत ही
types.
रंगीला था, but never mind.
Hi.
That's another discussion. So, so when we grew up, when we were in our teens, so we already had a group of friends.
Mhm.
We would do our own roaming around. Of course, one day we had to keep, because then we would. That's the day we would go out with our parents and everything and all of that. But otherwise, food had become the primary incentive of going from pandal to pandal and deciding. And I think that remains true today. The incentive, the motivation uh, for roaming from pandal to pandal is gone at this age. But
Yeah.
the I mean, just to see people or to see the idol, it's not as much as the food that we get in Bangalore. I mean, the
Yeah.
different pujas that are there and the different food stalls that come up. So we first go and do the reconnaissance of the food area to see who's selling what.
What? Yeah.
But
Yes.
yeah,
We have
so
done that
I
all
mean,
the
this
time.
time around, I don't know what's going to happen because it's mostly at home.
Yeah.
So the eating will be at home, not in puja
But
pandal.
this eating would be at friend's place most probably. You know, you will just
Yeah.
like,
So probably one day at each
yeah,
friend's
right.
like that.
How exciting.
But
Okay,
Tanmay, to
so
be very on, sorry, go ahead.
yeah.
I was just
No, please,
about to,
please.
yeah,
Yeah.
mention one thing that I believe for all Bengalis, the first memory of Durga Puja would be waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning on the Mahalaya day
Mhm.
Mahalaya Day.
to hear the on All India Radio. There
Mhm.
used to be a person called Virendra Krishna Bhadra who had
Okay.
made the Mahalaya ka entire shloka. So he used to recite the entire how Devi Durga became Mahishasur Mardini and how she defeated the Mahishasur. So he used to recite that, and he used to have slokas where Devi ka Agaman ho raha hai, Devi is being kind of worshipped, and also that was a big thing for us. Waking up early in the morning, 4 o'clock it used to air on radio.
Right.
So waking up on Mahalaya Day at 4 a.m. and turning on the radio, and the entire family typically would sit together and listen to Mahalaya. And what used to happen to me was, I used to think that, oh, Mahalaya is now, it has come. So when I was a kid, obviously, that Durga Puja has started. And so I used to run out of my house around 7:30 to see if the idol has already, reached my
Yeah.
place, Pandal. So Mahalaya, listening to Mahalaya, I believe every Bengali would say and echo the same sentiment that has played a huge part in their growing up. Now you get to hear Mahalaya. You can download it from the internet, but that point in time it used to only play on All India Radio,
Radio.
and that
Yeah.
too on Mahalaya Day on 4 a.m. So that, I believe, is a very unique aspect of. I don't know about. I probably Maushami would be able to say more because she has been in Bangalore. Whether Mahalaya or listening to Mahalaya has been that impactful during her growing up.
Not for me as such, because as I have to mention this, is that we are these Provashi Bengalis. In the sense, we have the roots of, I've born and brought up in Bangalore, whereas my mom and grandmom are all from proper Kolkata. And they obviously follow this to the T. But for us, I think with, ongoing generations, somewhere they tend to tone down,
Some things, yeah.
if I can say. Yeah. So some
Yeah.
things are, yes, we wouldn't, we
You
would say,
lose
okay, today's
certain things on the
Mahalaya.
way, and
Yes,
yeah, you add
that's
certain
right.
things.
So, but then,
So there is one
correct.
more, yeah. So one more thing. I mean, it brings me to another question. Uh, all the states across India has either one of the festivals wherein a lot of people come together, and it's like a state festival as such, wherein nobody is at home. Durga Puja, Ganesh Chaturthi in Maharashtra, Garba in Gujarat, and like that. Do you
Yeah.
think all this would have started to to continue the religion in a way, like you said, when you listen to the shlokas in the morning, it does bring a little bit of religious sense. I mean, I know all four of us are not very religious in a way. We don't sit and do
Yeah.
pujas regularly and
No,
all that.
honestly, I
But
don't
does
think
it?
it's a religious feeling,
But
Tanmay,
does that
because I
bring
think
you closer
it's
to your beliefs and the
Tanmay,
system?
so
Does that?
Tanmay, let me answer this. I think
Yeah.
Durga Puja is the wrong example to take to see
yeah,
for Bengalis to see if they get a little more religious because they're so close to puja, they're so excited puja. For us, it is the biggest
no,
festival. See, it's a festival. It's
correct.
a festival of lights. It's a festival of clothes. It's a festival of food. I
But
mean, we
ultimately, there
have
is a
to
deity
make
which
sure
is
that we
being
are eating non-veg food.
worshipped. What I'm saying is, ultimately in Durga Puja also there is a worship happening for a
There's
for
a
a
worship
deity.
happening, of course. There are
Yeah.
pujas happening on different days of the puja. So Saptami, Ashtami, Navami, and Dashami. But primarily, what people do is, they'd give the Anjali on Ashtami. Ashtami
Right.
morning,
Yes,
or day,
that's the main
whenever
day.
the
Yeah.
time is, that Anjali happens. So yeah, so
So
that
so
is
let me
where
rephrase my question. Maybe we are not in the age where we are in, like in terms of number of years. We may not see it very religious as a religious event. But as we grow, like for example, our grandmoms or our grandfathers, mostly grandmoms, because moms are more religious, in my observation. For them it is a religious or a going back to your faith, etc. So maybe when we grow up it becomes a way to keep us in our faith. Do you think?
Think largely for us, so from what I, if I can remember, religious for us is are small things that we do on a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
It's got nothing to do with one particular festival. For
Right.
us it is probably, lighting the dhoop in the evenings. That's religion, that's faith, that's prayer. Those kind of things are small things. Or my grandmom wouldn't touch the puja room without having a bath. Those are small things that you would follow as a ritual
Mm-hmm.
towards faith and religion. But when
Mm-hmm.
it comes to pujas has become a more cultural coming together.
Right.
So there, of course, we do worship the idol. There are some beautiful anjalis that happen every day of the 5 days of pujas, but um
But I guess
it's
what
more
I'm
a
trying to say
cultural.
is, rather than, sort of, what I'm trying to say is, yes, we all do our bit at home, which is, but probably continuation of a faith is happens when these cultural events happen. Ganesh Chaturthi or Krishna Janmashtami, or wherein you're not doing any specific puja as such, but because you all are coming together in the name of a particular event,
but
then probably your cultures sort of continues. Otherwise,
Tanmay,
individually you might
I'll
forget.
tell you,
So
Ganesh Chaturthi, there's actual puja happening. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Uh, so also do have our stuff. So 3 days after Dashami, we have a Lakshmi Puja,
Right.
which
Yes,
is,
correct.
I've been
and
a
of
part
course
of that
for
also.
Anirban that happens for them
Hmm.
because they are from West Bengal. For them, the Lakshmi Puja happens on Diwali.
Okay.
For us, Kali Puja happens on Diwali.
Hmm.
So those are proper pujas. Okay, we celebrate later, but
Hmm.
I mean, that is where you're like very religiously doing a puja, the Lakshmi Puja, the Saraswati Puja, the Kali Puja, uh,
Right.
the even for some Bengalis who do Ganesh Puja at home, the business class and everybody they do Ganesh Puja at home.
Right.
Durga Puja as a overall thing is more of a festival. It's celebration.
Yeah,
It is
Right.
not about
I
faith or religion or because if you go to Kolkata, you will be kind of it's a mind-boggling thing.
Hmm.
There nobody bothers about religion anymore.
Hmm.
correct.
Nobody bothers about religion more. Everybody is focused on the puja itself and the festivities that the puja brings along with it.
Hmm.
So nobody, I mean, you will find a lot of so Kolkata has a lot of Tamil population. Kolkata has a lot of Muslim population. Kolkata has a lot of, I mean, Bengalis, of course, they're there.
Hmm.
Kolkata has a lot of Anglo Indians and Christians.
Yeah,
So,
Hmm.
uh, all of them come together.
Right.
Nobody's bothered about the individual religion at that point of time anymore. So
that's true.
Great.
everybody's bothered
That's very
about
good. Yeah.
to add to what
uh, what to again, the vices, what to
Hmm.
buy for during the puja time, what alcohol to buy because most of the days the daru shops will be closed because
Right.
Ashtami onwards, I think it is dry day in Kolkata. So
to add
that
to
is
what
the
Shilai
oneness. Moshami was talking about the
exactly.
oneness.
That's
So
great.
that is where the oneness comes in.
So instead of bringing
Yeah.
one specific sect, it brings everybody together,
Everybody
So
together. You
basically,
Absolutely.
yes.
forget that
which is the basic idea of a
you
festival,
are a
which is
Muslim
very
or
good. Yeah.
something, or
So
a
to
Christian. You are a Bengali,
Right.
or you are a Calcuttan,
Yeah.
and you want to be a part of the festivities.
Hmm.
so I
That
would say that, you
overrides
know,
everything else.
what Shilaita and to add to what Shilaita and Maushami said, we consider Durga Puja as a big melting pot. It's
Right.
a big
Yes.
melting pot
Agree.
where the essence is rivalry. That
Hmm.
like Maushami and Shilaita both were saying that people, you know, we have friends who are not from the same faith. They also going to houses to collect, we call chanda. So basically
Mhm.
Durga Puja, all
Yeah.
those,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
Right.
they
Right.
happen based on the subscriptions, right? So
Donations.
the,
Yeah.
yeah, donations. So it's a big melting pot, and there the rivalry is the main thing, and
Hmm.
it's just that the entire event, yes, to certain extent, if the event wouldn't have been there, we all wouldn't have come together. That aspect you can
Mm.
say that yes, it's a matter of faith, but
Right.
honestly it goes beyond faith, because
Of course.
Durga
Yeah.
Puja is another big ish thing of Durga Puja is, we I mean I consider as homecoming, because
Hmm.
Yeah.
earlier days, now see, everybody, we are all in IT, we don't get so many leaves and stuff like that. Still you will find that Bengalis, wherever they are across the world, they would at least make a decent attempt to try to go to Kolkata once in at least 4 years, 5 years or so. But earlier days, when family, multiple people used to be spread across, Durga Puja was the time when all of them would come together. And so a typical question, I guess still now Bengali parents ask their kids who are settled abroad or outside Calcutta, Pujoy ashchis to? Means, are
Yeah.
you coming
Are
for
you coming
pujas,
on
right?
puja? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's a melting
Same.
pot and a rivalry.
Right. Same for us. My mom dad would ask
Yeah.
me, "Are you coming home for Diwali or not, or Holi or not?" So we would
So
meet with the
sweet.
point that
Yeah.
I will be in Jodhpur during Holi, and they'll come to Bangalore during Diwali. So that's how we used to be together. Okay. So you brought up a point wherein you said now you are not in your home. I mean, not in Calcutta, and Moshmi should probably will have a different perspective. But
Yeah.
being not in your in the town where you've grown up, that house or that area or those friends, sometimes when I go to Jodhpur, I go to certain chai ki dukan, and I meet somebody who I don't even remember was my friend, and you suddenly meet that person and you're like, "Arey haan, ye bhi to tha," right? So, and then that certain the sense of friendship, etc., sort of takes over. So I what it means for you to celebrate Durga Puja not in Calcutta. I have seen Durga Puja is celebrated hugely in Bangalore. How about, I mean, I know for a fact that my sister-in-law is in New Zealand, so they're also Holi, Durga Puja, they're also celebrated. And in fact, they follow rituals much more strictly than probably
Oh
it will be
yeah.
followed somewhere else.
We become
So,
very desi when you're in
yeah.
Videsh, So
So what is, I mean, you want, so what is the reason for that, or what do you think like that work?
definitely, Tanmay, because Singapore is such a small place. It's a beautiful island.
Mm-hmm.
And in such a small island, we have such distinct communities of people.
Mm-hmm.
And though we had, and there's, as you said, festivities, there's no difference. We are all celebrating the Karwa Chauth with equal happiness and festivities as we would be at the pujos. So all
Right.
our friends, till last year, we would dress up in for pujos, and decide what time we were meeting and where we were going for lunch, and all those kind of things. But yes, being abroad sort of brings you closer, brings you brings you that feeling of because not all of us always get to go back home to Bangalore,
Right.
that at least for me. And so this
So I
these are
guess the
small.
boundaries, these
Yeah.
regional boundaries also do not exist if you're not in India,
No.
right? All these
No.
festivals are yours then. I
Yeah,
guess
yeah,
it's better to be
absolutely.
outside to know India than you know India in
No,
India.
honestly, Tanmay, actually, in fact, even in Bangalore, I can't remember not having my Muslim friends come over to my for pujas with us, or
Right.
us having biryani coming in from my friend's place during Eid, or any other festival, or celebrating Christmas for that matter. So
Mhm.
it really doesn't. I think over the years that
But
is
I
what is
guess
nicer.
Bangalore is comparable to Singapore because you have all the cultures
Quite a
coming
bit,
together.
yes,
But
yes,
but
yes.
like I said, I am from Rajasthan, where not many, since there are not many IT industries or not many people from other states coming in there. So we have the maximum I have seen, impact of a festival which is not a Rajasthan or a Gujarati festival is maybe just the Gujarati festival, which is Garba. So
Mm,
my exposure to other cultures from within India was when I came into Bangalore. So maybe
right.
when you are at a place like this, you get to know India more than you know
Oh,
India when you're staying
truly.
in your own cities. So what about you two, Shiladitya and Anirban? So what does it Durga Puja means to you in Bangalore when you're not in Calcutta?
Anirban, you go first, then I'll follow.
Uh, See, I believe sometime back, Sheila, without the question being asked, he actually nicely summed it up for
Mhm.
us. Uh, yes, I absolutely agree with your comment and Moshumi's comment also. The feeling of being in a diaspora is
Mhm.
something which is very strong across all human beings.
Right.
And especially not see in Kolkata right now, if you go, you'll absolutely go mad because I mean, like, people are just, I mean, like, some 80,000 to 1 lakh people will be on road any point in time. So that obviously is something which you won't get, we won't get in Bangalore.
Mhm.
But
No.
nowadays, what happens is, and on top of that, during Durga Pujas, those 4 days, all companies are closed. I mean, even if they haven't given holidays, people take off because you
Mhm.
cannot commute, as simple as that.
Right.
So 4 days are holidays. But in Bangalore, it is always being, I mean, like the way we kind of celebrate is that we decide on a couple of days that, nowadays Bangalore, it seems there are 60 plus or Durga Pujas that happen.
There are
So
175 Durga Pujas that happen in Bangalore.
Wow.
oh
Wow.
wow, okay. So so basically what we would do is that we would identify a couple of days when we would come back from, now it's work from home, but typically the other years we would come back from work, and then we would put on new clothes and go to 3 or 4 of the best known ones, like one in Koramangala, one the oldest one which earlier used to happen in the Alsur RBNMS ground, which now happens
Right.
in Hebal, Manyata, Samanya Manyata. The main attraction is the food stalls that actually come in those areas, because in Bangalore mostly this happen in grounds, big grounds, where
Yeah.
there is one dedicated section for food
For
stalls,
food. Yeah.
and you will find that people with the best of their dresses and jewelry and all, sweating like anything and eating biryani, or eating some very stuff which is very indigenous to Kolkata, like a fish
Right.
chop or a cutlet and stuff like that. So it's more to do with food. But yes, it's nice to see that one, you're traveling across Bangalore and one ground is beautifully lit up. So many people in their best dresses, gorgeous color, grandeur,
So,
it's like that.
one more question. I mean, has any one of you ever been part of organizing a Durga Puja? And
Yes.
Anirban has
how
been.
I
how easy
used
or
to
difficult it has
be,
been?
I've been
you know what,
trying to be a
we've
part of
all
organizing, but
participated
I
in
never
small things.
Okay.
agreed. But Anirban, when he was in Kolkata, I believe he was always a part of his, the Durga Puja that was happening in his in the lane where he stays.
Okay.
So he was part of the club which organized the Durga
So
Puja.
Anirban, do you want to, sort of walk us through small little details as to what kind of efforts does it take to organize something like that?
It's madness. One simple word, it's madness. I'll
Right.
tell you why. I'll try to be as concise as possible. See, ours is a very small lane,
Hmm.
that has only around 26 to 27 houses.
Right.
But there are Durga Pujas which are huge, and one of those was just across the main road of
Hmm.
Durga Puja called the Mudiali Club Durga Puja, which is one of the best Durga Pujas in Kolkata.
Hmm.
So organizing there is a different ball game altogether. They are much more organized per se. Because they have the funds.
Yeah.
Because most of these big Durga Pujas, the expenses are they're covered by big industrial houses who
The
provide
sponsors.
advertisements. Yes, the
Right.
sponsors. But for them, they always, these big pujas, they start with a bank balance of say around 5 to 10 lakhs to even just to
Wow.
plan,
So how do you
right?
compete with that? Yeah.
So yeah, so in our case, the entire money came from these 26, 27 houses,
Right.
and we were not, and our lane was not overtly rich. They were middle class people, so it was a huge challenge. So for us, we never decided on we should have this kind of pandal, we should have this kind of a DT, we should be celebrating like this on Ashtami day. You give bhog, like you offer bhog to God, and then this bhog is distributed to all the people in that area.
Area. Right.
So it was never like, we will do this, we will do that. It was always like, okay, so DT, how much we can cut the cost? Okay, 8,000. Okay, then the lighting. Should we try out those guys? Those guys were around 2,000 less. So
Right.
bhog, should we give basmati or govinda bhog? Because these are two different types of rice, right? Because and they have difference in the price. So
Right.
everything kept up, because we knew that we are working through a budget, and most of the time what used to happen was we used to run after some influential people, and most of the time the elders used to make us do that, run after those guys. Can you give us some donation? Can you give us some donation? So it was really
We
difficult
did all
to,
the dirty job.
yeah.
You were
So it
also
was,
part of something, Moshmi?
I can tell you all the naughty things that we did, because
Please.
as much as Anirban, he was handling all the money. So that committee and us, we were never on the same plane. So for us, what we did was during Bhog. So when in Bangalore, if you visited any of our pujas,
Yeah.
that time there was no concept of buying this ticket and sitting for Bhog. So Anirban, if you remember the one in RBNMS on Assay Road, people could just walk in and then sit for lunch.
Oh, okay.
And then so this friend of mine and we would carry buckets of rasgullas, and then we would keep dropping it on each of the
Great.
people's leaves, and then one will go inside the stomach, our own stomachs. So so the amount of sweets we've consumed in those 5 days, then you have to go for a 1-year diet after that. So
Right. Yeah. So it's almost like it's almost like organizing a marriage function at your
oh
house.
yes,
You have to manage
worse.
the caterer. You have to manage, and at least with marriage function, your budget comes from somewhere. But for that, you'll have
See,
to
it's not
tackle
only the
people and all that.
money, Tanmay,
Mhm.
it is also, about getting the required licenses from the authorities. Getting permissions is a huge thing. And what Anirban was talking about, what he was talking about, that was like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So
Yeah.
right now, these puja committees, they're like, one thing that has remained stagnant is everybody takes pride. Okay, our puja budget is this much this
Mhm.
year. Then they're talking about 75 lakhs. Somebody's talking about the 1 CR. Somebody's talking about 1.5 CR.
Oops.
Some jeweler is sponsoring the jewelry for Durga for 5 days. The jewelry worth 2.5 CR.
Right.
It's insane.
It's insane. Yeah. Right. Right.
it's an industry, it's a business. To be very
It's a
honest, it's a
business.
business in
But
Kolkata.
it also gives, so coming back to the practical point of it, also gives livelihood to a lot of people.
Of course.
Lot of
Yeah.
people, and hundreds of thousands of people. So
Right.
the people who they do lights, okay, the people who do pandals, the people who do decorations, they're all different.
The tent
Yeah.
houses, the chairs, the
Who the idols,
deity
even
meters.
even what, these guys are still an organized labor.
Industry.
The
Yeah.
the people who are making pandals or the idols. Think about the guys who would play the dhak, who would beat the dhak. Dhak is that drum, which is
Drum.
a very important part of
Dhol.
any Bengali puja.
Yeah.
The
So
dhakia, yeah.
the dhakis, they come from far away, and the entire year they would be probably slogging in somebody else's field, plowing for them, or doing small kind of work, menial work. These are the times their entire family, I've seen that, the entire family, the father, the mother, the children, they all come together. they will be employed by some Durga Puja committee. 5 days they would be playing that beating that hark, and then at the end of it they will get some money, and the kids and those guys will get new clothes. So
Right.
it's like he said that it's a opportunity, it's a livelihood for so
So
many
many people.
different people from
Right.
different stratas of life.
Yeah. So
And
yeah.
also this, sorry Tanmay to
No problem. Tell me.
interrupt you, but as when he mentions the dhakya, so it's also which puja has the best dhakya is a main
Talk of
point.
the
Yeah,
town.
yeah.
So I
There are
remember,
awards.
yeah, so I
There are awards.
yeah,
Okay.
there are awards to that, because there use the Dhunuchi dance on Ashtami day is what do you say, is done only because of the dhakya, and the
Oh,
way he plays it, the
right.
way he can continue playing for a long time, and people hold, these earthen pots filled with coconut, burning coconut shell, and that dance in reverence to the deity is one of the best things you will see during pujas. So it
Right.
all depends on the dhakya. So a lot of friends would bribe the dhakya saying, we'll give you dinner, or we'll buy you things outside. So make sure you play this time. You're the
Yeah, the
reason why
best.
we win the award. So
And
yeah,
what I have
absolutely.
observed is when they play, even a non-dancer would not be able to sit,
Oh,
still.
Oh,
You will
absolutely.
have to,
sound of
move.
dhak you play
Yeah,
now. I believe all three of us, even you, will
yeah,
start, thumping your foot,
right,
because
Yes,
dhak sound
absolutely.
is like that. It's
like that,
addictive. It's addictive. It's ingrained in our blood.
right. So,
It
I
gives you goosebumps because it's absolutely beautiful.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They come for a lot of small
Yeah.
functions that happens in our culture also, and I have seen that those bands will come. In our weddings, there'll be those
Mm.
Raja band and all those
Uh,
dressed up bandwalas, and there'll be one dholak wala. I mean that this dhak
yeah.
wala, and our friends or the people who want to dance in that barat would call this dholak wala more then the band wala, and band wala will like, yaar bhaiya mujhe bhi paise de do yaar, and everything is going to that guy because that beat is such that you can't stop dancing.
Yes,
Okay, so I
absolutely.
was reading about Durga Puja a bit, and I found a lot of interesting references to the themes. A lot of Durga Puja pandals come up with themes. There was one I was looking at which had a jungle theme, or wherein
Yeah.
they wanted to bring awareness about the environment, and a lot of these kind of themes you would see in different pandals. Do you remember
Yeah.
any interesting, funny, interesting,
This
inspiring
time around,
themes?
if you see, if you look at the net,
Yeah.
search on the
I
net,
was
Tanmay, I think 99% of the asurs,
Hmm.
their hairstyle is like that of the coronavirus
Corona.
I
Yes,
saw that, yeah.
Oops.
yes.
And
depiction
Durga
of the
looks like the
coronavirus. So,
doctor, and then doctor
and they
is
are being
pushing
called
the
so
corona away.
coronavirus, the corona 19 and the COVID-19 virus has already been given the name Coronasur and everything.
Corona sure.
Nice.
And
No, I think the one that is doing the rounds also is this migrant
Yes, yes.
yeah,
oh, it's such a beautiful face, the way that man has sculpted the Durga. He's saying that Durga is in every woman, and the asurs are hunger, poverty, all the
Hmm.
bad things that uh
Nobody wants in the society. Yeah.
absolutely, yes.
Right.
Oh, it
So
was a beautiful picture.
honestly, you have to be in Kolkata to be able to see this, because there
Yeah.
are multiple. Right now, when we were growing up, I believe Shilaita will be able to echo this. Asian Paints was the only one who used to give awards. First prize, second
Ah.
prize, third prize pujas. Now there are probably around 300 or 400 odd. All news channels, everybody is giving some kind of award or the other. But so there are
yeah.
competitions. So what happens is the theme, that's why it's called in Kolkata, it's called theme-based puja. So there are certain puja committees who would do theme-based pujas where you will get anything from a ghetto in probably Africa
Hmm.
to the White House, and it's
Oh,
an exact replica.
So,
From outside, you will see it's an
Ah.
exact replica.
so it
So
depends
there
on
are
what
awards
the
for the best
trending
themes
news
also.
would be for that
Yeah.
year,
Hmm.
what the theme would be. So, I think 2 or 3 years ago, typically, people all of a sudden there was a mob mentality against doctors. So that year, I guess most of the asurs were given the get up of a doctor. And I'm telling you that. So I mean, we are mad people. So do, uh,
We are too emotional.
we are not
Yeah.
Yes.
ashamed about it. We are proud about the fact that
Yeah, we are no, we are very
we
emotional
are
people,
happily
and
mad and
if you watch the movie Piku, Tanmay, Amitabh Bachchan says, right, like we are very emotional people, so we tend to
Yeah.
criticize, we tend to be cynics.
And
So
sometimes emotion, the extreme of emotion is madness. So yeah,
yes,
we live with that.
positively mad,
Yeah.
definitely.
So there's something else I wanted to touch upon. So it is not, it is not it will not be right to not refer to the literature or the Bengali literature, because Bengalis are very passionate, very learned about their literature, and the most celebrated figure in Bengali literature is Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore.
देखिए.
I'm sure
Hmm.
there are other writers
Of
as
course,
well.
there are, but
Yeah, but the
Bengalis
most
tend to
iconic. Yeah,
bank ultimately fall back on that one,
right.
our bard.
Name.
Right. So,
So
do you can you do you think of any literature impacting the Durga Puja, or Durga Puja, or these festivities having any references or impact on that literature? Or, I mean, I was reading somewhere and I saw that the demand for for Rabindra Sangeet and the Rabindra literature, the magazines, etc., goes up during Durga Puja. Probably it's because festival season and you want to read that. So anything you want, you can relate between the two.
So basically, you know what? I would say that Rabindranath hasn't. See, Rabindranath is, I would say, he's ubiquitous for us. For Bengalis, he is everywhere.
Hmm.
Wherever you, any festival, any season you look at, you will find Rabindranath in that.
Right.
But he hasn't written specifically on waxing eloquent about Durga Pujas and stuff like that. But there have been a lot of references in his short stories. He has written tons of songs on Durga Pujas, but even some short stories where there are references, like there is one short story called Chuti, which means the holiday. So it's about
Ah,
a small kid who has been taken away by his mama,
okay.
maternal uncle, to Kolkata. He's from a village because he was not studying, and he didn't have a father. He already had a small brother, and his mother was not being able to handle him because he was so naughty. So his mama takes him to Kolkata, and to ensure that he's admitted in a good school and all. But he obviously couldn't cope with the life of Kolkata, being a village simpleton.
Mm-hmm.
And one day, and his mommy was also not very happy with him staying with them. So
Right.
one day this guy runs away, and there was a lot of rains. He gets sick, and he got, I'm like, very, I think he was badly impacted by the rains, and he got very sick. And every time he used to ask his mama that, I'm not liking it here. When will you take me home? So
Mm-hmm.
his mama used to say that, Pujoর ছুটি আসতে নিয়ে যাব. So let the puja vacation come in. During pujas, I will take you to your village.
Right.
So the story ends with that. There was another 2 weeks or 3 weeks left for pujas, and this poor kid, he dies. And his last
Oh,
scene, last
Ah,
words were, "Ma, amar chuti kobe hobe," means, "Ma, when
Chutti
will
kab
my
hogi?
puja vacation start?" So
Hmm.
this kind of small reference, and then he has written other small poetries also. Like there is one called Pujor, I believe, Chuti Rayojon, where he has spoken about, uh, described the overall. There's a change of weather that happens during this time. So the
Mm-hmm.
Sharatkal comes, the autumn comes. So,
Yeah.
that's why, I mean, like, it's called Sharodiya. This is time is called Sharodiya, and the pujo is Sharodiya. So there is a distinct change in the weather. Like, you can see the background. That's why I've taken that background particularly, because these are the white flowers we are called kashfuls. If you go to any place just outside even Kolkata, 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers remote, you will find that all the fields and roadsides are full of these plants called kashful. The
Right.
sky also becomes very bright with small, torn up pieces of cotton as clouds. So
Clouds.
it gives you a very happy feeling. So Rabindranath has written a lot on Sharodkal. But
Right.
yes, there had been small references to Durga Puja, but not entirely anything on Durga Puja, but lots of references to Durga Puja in various stories, and hundreds of songs for Durga Puja and Sharadi.
Yeah, close to about 700 songs that have been written on this season and on Puja. So,
Oh, that's great.
so and then subcategories. I was very, I mean, when we started discussing about this, I started reading up because, as I told you, my knowledge, literary knowledge, was less. But I was amazed. I knew that he had lots of songs, but then 700 is like a mind-boggling number only for one occasion and one season.
Mhm.
That's like really so. The different
So
puja.
I might put you on a spot, Sheila. Can you sing one of those
Nahi,
songs for us?
nahi. I've sent you the songs. Then so yeah, as I
Just
told you,
just
We
one
were
maybe
of
two
those
we were
songs
lines.
is.
prepared for this,
Yeah.
Shiladitya.
I'll have to pull up the lyrics. Okay, I'll sing, but give me a moment.
Sure,
I
sure.
need to
Tanma,
pull up
you
the
should have
lyrics.
asked me, na. I would have
So why don't you
convinced him.
start, Moshomi,
He's
while
convinced.
I am a terrible singer. I am a terrible singer.
Probably we'll give you a chance to for us to say this. You sing for us, and we let us
No,
judge it.
trust me, because you know what? I took up teaching sometime after I quit IT,
Mhm.
and what I can say is I have a teacher's voice. So that means I'm constantly screaming. I have a hoarse throat, so singing has gone off my checklist.
Checklist.
Hmm.
I think Shiladitya is ready with something.
नहीं नहीं ऐसा नहीं है
Please,
but two lines only, okay?
Sure,
come
sure.
on, come
Only
on.
two
Please.
lines. So there's one, the one that I sent you, that thing which talks about that, it's actually we are talking to the goddess Durga. It could be anybody because it's a puja song, not necessarily a Durga puja song, but it has been used in puja, and so it's talking about you being illuminated by the sunlight. So the prayer is to the sunlight and also to the god that you bathe me with your sunlight, bathe me with all the positivity that comes along with it, bathe me with all the any negativity that's there. So
Right.
use your magic wand, use your golden wand to touch those people with negativity and just wash away the negativity. And everywhere it should be light, it should be positivity, all of that.
Right. Please.
So yeah, just
Yeah.
two lines.
Sure.
And uh, uh, it goes like আলোকের এই ঝর্ণা ধারায় ধুইয়ে দাও আপনাকে এই লুকিয়ে রাখা ধুলার ঢাকা ধুইয়ে দাও আলোকের এই ঝর্ণা ধারায় ধুইয়ে দাও That's it.
Wow,
Almost
lovely.
could have been a bit longer though,
A
but
bit longer,
thank you.
yeah.
It was very good. What I'll do
That will
probably
go offline.
is right. So
We'll have to do an offline session, Tanmay.
yeah, and we'll just keep 1 hour only for Shiladitya to sing for us,
Yes.
and that
Yes,
will be
please.
exclusive for the audience which is here. I mean, not for
Absolutely.
so what a great way to sort of bring the episode to a close with Shiladitya singing. And anything before I thank you all formally, you want to add, any of you?
Yeah, so that's how it is. But I would really love to end this by saying what is typically told across Kolkata right now.
Uh-huh.
সকল পল্লীবাসীকে জানাই শারদীয়ার প্রীতীয় শুভেচ্ছা।
Which means
Season's greetings.
Season's greetings, basically.
right. Great.
Extend your season's
Yeah,
greetings.
season's greetings to all of you.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And happy pujas.
Happy to
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So to all the viewers of Critics of Creativity, this again is a very special episode for us, and we were able to bring these three Bengalis together, and Bengalis are usually very passionate, and I hope this episode, if you are a Bengali, it would bring you back those memories of Durga Puja if you are not in Kolkata right now. And because of this year, I'm not sure how much festivity can really happen. So if we can just fill 0.5% of that, the missing out factor, we would have done our job. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us,
Thank
Shiladitya,
you.
Moshmi,
Thank you,
Anirban, and
Tanmay.
all the viewers.
Thank you
Thanks a
so
lot.
much.